Oi, 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 oi. Eu, bring it, there you go. Oi, oi. Ooh. What the? Ah! And you candle it. Hello. Oi, oi. Couple of burps. Hi, Becca. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Tech issues. Me. I am back. Do not worry. Welsh Tech Wizard has been around. Has been helping. Hello, everyone. This is the first time you've actually got to hear me with my new mic. Solidarity forever. Yeah, I'm good, Becca. Don't worry. Oh, thank you. Mm. Ah, now, if only the Welsh Tech Wizard could actually fix this body. Mm. Decades of trying to get this body to work. Can he manage it? Mm. Right. My father wasn't. Oh no, for all your sins, Solly, you're a cricket fan. I will shut up now because I don't know that much about cricket. Thank you, Solly. Much appreciation. Right, where shall we begin? You got this. Thank you. Maybe we should try to do what I done what I was trying to do last night. Might actually be worth it. Because being able. Oh my God, was he in cross question? Oh, I'll have to check that out. he was on cross-question. Or is he just done... Playlists. No, 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 no. Why have they still got a... No, 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 no. Ah! Cross question. Fuck it. Why not?
Our next question comes from Amy in Cambridge on text, who asks, how should Burnham treat Trump, who'd probably never even heard of him until he saw him on Fox News this morning? Greg Smith, how should Andy Burnham treat Donald Trump?
First of all, we've got to acknowledge that Trump is incredibly unpredictable, and Trump doesn't treat anyone else the same way from one day to the next. So from that perspective, no world leader actually has a blueprint for dealing with the current president of the United States. But he is the president of the United States, and therefore any incoming prime minister needs to build a rapport in the way that Starmer did in the early days of his premiership, and that's sort of fallen apart in the last 6 months or so. If it is Andy Burnham or anyone else becoming prime minister after the Labour leadership election, they need to go to Washington and try and have a rational conversation. But the problem with that, as I said at the start of my comments, is don't expect the answer to still be the same the day after.
Oliver Coppard, I spend most of my life living in Washington, as you know, and I'm not sure how Donald Trump, and I mean this respectfully but seriously, I don't know how Donald Trump is going to deal with a British Prime Minister who has the accent that Andy Burnham has. You know, when the King's in Donald Trump's presence, when Keir Starmer's in Donald Trump's presence, he invariably praises them for their elocution. Do you think Donald Trump is ready for a Northerner?
I just hope Andy wears a suit. That's my big concern. No, I think, look, I think the interesting thing is the difference between how Donald Trump has treated some members of the Democratic Party and how he treated, for instance, Mamdani. You know, so there is an element there of kind of respecting delivery and respecting success. And Andy coming in on the back of Makerfield, I hope on the back of a significant amount of support from the PLP and maybe even the Labour movement, should show Donald Trump that he's dealing with someone who wins, and I think that's what Donald Trump may or may not respect. But look, ultimately, he's going to be dealing with a different Donald Trump to the one that Keir had to deal with. Keir dealt with a Donald Trump who came back in after 4 years in the wilderness and with a reinvigorated mandate. He's going to be dealing with, I imagine, a Donald Trump at the end of his presidency, and probably with...
I automatically looked, so what came up when I first went into YouTube was Jam Man, and I thought maybe he was on cross question. Apparently he wasn't, so which means he must have got interviewed by one of them. Who would actually interview Corbyn from here? Fogarty, maybe? I don't think it would be James for some strange reason. Tasha, maybe?
The midterms are going the wrong way, so I think it's a different Donald Trump that we will be confronted with.
William Atkinson, the King of the North, is not the kind of regal
Australian
figure
comrade
that Trump normally is particularly attracted by.
Well, I think ultimately Donald Trump respects strength, right? Doesn't he? And one of the reasons why his relationship with Keir Starmer tailed off was because Keir Starmer's increasingly embattled at home, and also because he was unable to put his money where his mouth is. Trump has been consistent. He may be unpredictable on a day-to-day level, but he has nonetheless been consistent for quite a long time on wanting European countries to spend more on their defence. It was Keir Starmer's inability to stump up on that that was one of the reasons why he undermined, our so-called special relationship. And I think if Andy Burnham is willing to find the funds to go beyond the defence investment plan,
where exactly is that money coming from? I'm fucking fed up of austerity, so none of you fucking ghouls better fucking pressurise fucking Burnham. Mind you, in saying that, he is a fucking playwright. Unless he wants to actually start taxing rich bastards, no more cuts. This country's been defunded for most of my fucking life, let alone my adult life or my voting life. The amount of money that has been stripped out of our fucking economy and every person's life, like the proper working class people. No more. You want to get a revolution on your hands?